And just going to go quickly review over this trade from, well, possible two trades from today. I was looking at a buy and a sell. Sorry, a sell and a buy actually. But one of them didn't give me the breaker structure or shift in price as I wanted, and the other one, the targets got taken out before the entry, so because there was nothing for it to aim for, I decided not to take the trade, and I'll go through why and what I was sort of thinking. So obviously, as you can see, there's some equal highs up here, three perfect touches on these little wicks here, and then obviously we have a sweep of the liquidity basically, and then we eventually get a breaker structure below this down here. So a bar replayed it just before our zone. What I wanted was we're on the 15 at the minute, but on the 1 minute effectively I wanted to see a break up here where it would have hopefully then reversed, left an order block or supply zone, then broken below something like this if that's the relevant 1 minute low, come back up to mitigate, and then target these little yellow lines here. So they are imbalance fills. This is this morning's news wick. So short trade, but it's what I was looking at. And then because all this price action seems really balanced below here, I was then hoping for similar sort of squiggle as this line here, but I'd have been hoping for maybe a little pullback, sweep, shift in price action again, so breaking structure, come mitigate out of here, and then continue long. That's what I was looking for, but like I say, one of them didn't enter because I had no targets left. Sell, and then on the buy, I didn't get the shift in price action I wanted. It just sort of went without giving me the shift. It come back and mitigated, but if it don't shift, to me, I consider that to be high risk, so I'm not interested. But I'll get on with it. So from here, I'll add an alert at the bottom of the blue box, which is obviously the sweep. From there, I'm looking for a shift below there, 1 minute breaker structure line, body close below that, and then I'm looking up here for an entry if that happens. And there we get it. So me personally, I dropped the lower time frame. I know where it is, I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to mark this up for you guys. And then pending would be on. I had this, and then obviously, like I say, I'm targeting these imbalances down here. I'm just going to speed this up because I know it takes a little bit. And then we fill the imbalances. So I've deleted this pending once that had happened, purely because there was my targets. If there's no targets, there's no point in taking the trade. It could have still been valid. It might not have been, but it's just not something I felt that was necessary once that these had been taken. Pardon me. But as it had filled these imbalances, and I was now looking for the buy because I think overall we are bullish. I was now waiting for a shift above this high. Which we didn't get, but I believe it comes back to mitigate that. Maybe this should have been what me shift in price action should have been. It's very possible, but it's not a big enough pullback for me to think it was at the time. Obviously we've got this sort of price action. So that's how I would view it. So I was definitely waiting for this. We didn't get it. It come close. Mitigates what would have been the entry if it had, and then buys off. But didn't happen. It wanted to be. Not my day. Is what it is. Would have been a good one. If I'd have got the entry, I'd have been looking for targets. Probably these equal highs somewhere up here would have been there. Maybe set the take profit at this imbalance fill here. Fill that just above the equalizer, sweep that into the imbalance fill, something like that. But didn't get it anyway, so it's irrelevant.